Today's topic is meter bridge. This meter bridge belongs to current electricity. Before we entering the class, please subscribe the video, share the video, comment on the video, and click the bell icon. Now, what is the use of meter bridge? We can find the resistance and the specific resistance of the material of the wire. And now we will see about the meter bridge. The meter bridge consists of 1 meter manganese wire which is represented as AB. And this manganese wire is stitched with 2 copper strips C and D and another copper strips which is mounted between C and D in order to connect the gap G1 and G2. This manganese wire is stitched along the meter scale. Now, and also the unknown resistance must be connected in the gap G1. Known resistance connected gap in the gap G2. And a jockey must be connected center of the copper strips through galvanometer and I resistance. This full system is called meter bridge. And also a Laclanche cell and a key, these two are connected across manganese wire. Now we have to find that unknown resistance. How can we find the unknown resistance? We have to move the jockey. Jockey means conducting wire. This conducting wire must be placed on the manganese wire so that the galvanometer shows zero deflection. If galvanometer shows zero deflection, there is no flow of current, and with the help of it we will find the resistance of the wire. And also from the Wheatstone bridge formula, what is the Wheatstone bridge formula? P by Q is equal to R by S. This is belongs to Wheatstone bridge. So now when we move the jockey on the wire, this corresponding point can be found by meter scale, which is taken as L1, and another one is L2. That means CG becomes L1 and JB becomes L2. Instead of R and S, we can use it C and JB. Before that, we will find out R dash. R dash means resistance per unit length of the wire. Resistance per unit length of the wire. Now we can replace it. P by Q is equal to R by S is equal to R dash CG by R dash JB. R dash cancelled. Instead of that, we'll find out that instead of that P by Q is equal to CJ by JB is equal to L1 by L2. Now simply P by Q is equal to L1 by L2. Now simply P is equal to Q into L1 by L2. This is required derivative for finding the unknown resistance, and also find the specific resistance of the material of the P, that is unknown wire, for which we have to find out that the resistance of the wire P, that is for which we have to find out radius of the wire and length of the wire. Radius of the wire R and length of the wire we have to find out. From the formula, resistance is equal to rho L by A. Already we found that resistance of the given material of the wire, length of the given material of the wire. So resistance is equal to rho L by A. Simply resistance R is equal to rho L by A. Now we will found that RA is equal to rho L. Simply rho is equal to R into A by L. R into A by L is the required derivative for finding the resistivity of the material of the wire. And also we should eliminate that end resistance. What is mean by end resistance? When manganese wire is soldered at the ends of copper strips C and D, a small amount of resistance is introduced. So it can be eliminated, which is called end resistance. Thank you.